Hey guys, Travis here doing a review of the Logitech K340 wireless keyboard. I got this keyboard for Christmas, so I've been using it for almost 2 weeks now and thought I could do a fairly accurate review on it, so let's start in. So I'll just do a quick overview of the keyboard before I get into the review. On the F keys there are programmable function keys that you can program to different tasks within Setpoint, which is Logitech's program to configure your mice and keyboards. So the first 6 keys you can program to different things that you want them to do. This keyboard is for the most part laid out as any standard keyboard is, besides the fact that the arrow keys have been made much smaller and moved underneath the right shift keys, and the home and page up, page down keys are no longer placed above the arrow keys, but now are smaller and moved above the numeric keys. Moving on to the back, there is the battery cover. Underneath the battery cover there is also a place to put the USB receiver if you want to travel with this keyboard. The keyboard runs on 2 AA batteries, which Logitech claims that will last up to 3 years, so I'm not sure if that is actually true, but if it is, that's awesome. So let's get into the cons. So starting off with the flaws that I found on this keyboard, the arrow keys, delete key, and escape key are all keys that I use fairly often when I'm using the computer, and I really wish that they had kept these keys the original size. They basically cut them in half, especially the delete key. I really wish they had kept the normal size, because I find myself using that key a lot, and I often tend to just hit the backspace key or the insert key just because it's so little and it's not spaced out well between the other keys around it. Moving on to the back, the battery cover is also something that I noticed wasn't really that great. It's not going to fall off, but it doesn't feel like it clips down very well. Also, there aren't any adjustable feet on the back of the keyboard on either side. So if you want to raise the keyboard up with a little elevation in the back while you're typing, you're not going to be able to do that. This wasn't a big concern of mine since I don't raise keyboards up that do have feet on them, so it's fine with me. But if you're used to using a keyboard that's raised up when you type, that may be kind of a drawback for you. So those are the only negatives that I found while using this keyboard, and let's move on to the pros. So moving on to the pros, or my favorite things about this keyboard, would definitely be just how small and slim the keyboard actually is. It doesn't take up much space on your desk, so if you want to write on your desk or do something else other than use the keyboard, you're not going to have to take it off your desk or move it around. You can just push it to the side and you'll have plenty of room. Also, the other thing that I really liked about this keyboard was the unifying USB receiver. It is really small and it allows you to connect up to 6 Logitech devices that support it to your computer. So I can connect my mouse and my keyboard to my computer, only taking up one USB port. It also has really good reception between the receiver and keyboard that I have found. It comes with a cable if you are having reception issues between the two, but I haven't found that I would ever have to need that, as it has really good response. If I press a key, I see feedback on the monitor right away, and I haven't seen any lag or anything like that at all. So if you're concerned about it being wireless and not having the best reception, I found that there hasn't been any issues with that at all, so don't be afraid if that's something that you're worried about. Also, the last thing that I really liked about this keyboard were the programmable function keys up top. I haven't had programmable keys on keyboards that I've used in the past, so those are actually fairly useful, and I found myself using a couple of them quite frequently. So overall, I would definitely recommend this keyboard if you are looking to buy a new wireless keyboard for your computer, especially if you want one that's going to be slim and low profile and not take up too much space on your desk, but not sacrifice the size of the keys for the most part. Also, if you want it to be portable and be easy to travel with. If you travel with your computer a lot, then this is definitely a good choice for you. It sells for $50 in the US if you buy it from Logitech, I think. I'm pretty sure you could find it on Amazon for cheaper than that, or even used if you want. So thanks for watching my review. Thumbs up this video if you'd like to, and I will see you next time.